Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain acids, bases and salts. In this video, we are going to learn what are acids, physical properties of acids, what are bases, physical properties of bases, what are salts, types of salts, how can we identify whether the given one is acid, base and salts, types of acids, types of bases, what is an indicator, types of indicators, what is neutralization reaction, common ions in acids, strength of acids and bases, universal indicator and Brain solution. These are the topics which we are going to learn in this video. First, what are acids? The substance which dissolves in water and produces hydrogen ions, that is H plus ions, is called as acids. The substance which dissolves in water and produces H plus ions is called as acids. And what are the physical properties of acids? Acids are sour in taste. Acids conduct electricity. And when it is dissolved in water, it produces H plus ions. Example for acid is HCl. When HCl dissolves in water, it produces H plus and Cl minus ions. As it is producing H plus ions, here HCl is an acid. Another example, HNO3. When it dissolves in water, it produces H plus and NO3 minus ions. As it is producing H plus ions, when it is dissolved in water, HNO3 is an acid. Next, the pH value of acids is less than 7. The pH value of acid lies between 0 to 6. Acid turns blue litmus paper into red. Next, bases. The substance when dissolves in water and produces hydroxide ions, that is OH minus ions, is called as bases. The substance which dissolves in water and produces OH minus ion is called as base. What are the physical properties of bases? Bases are bitter in taste. It produces OH minus ions. The pH value of base is greater than 7. It lies between 8 to 14. And base turns the red litmus paper into blue color. Example for base is NaOH. When NaOH is dissolved in water, it produces Na plus and OH minus ions. As it is producing OH minus ions, NaOH is a base. Next topic, what are salts? When acids react with base, it produces salts. When acid react with base, it produces salts. And there are further types of salts. Before going to learn the types of salts, we have to know the types of acids and types of bases. How can we identify whether the given one is acid, base and salts? Here acids are the one which produce H plus ions. Base which produces OH minus ions. Salt which produces metal plus ion. Here I will give some examples to identify whether the given one is acid or base or salt. For example, H2SO4. Here H2SO4 is an acid. How can we say H2SO4 is an acid? When it dissolves in water, it produces H plus and SO4 minus ions. As it is producing H plus ions, we can say that H2SO4 is an acid. Another example, KOH. Here KOH, when it dissolves in water, it produces K plus and OH minus ions. As it is producing OH minus ions, KOH is a base. Hence we can say that KOH is a base. Next, CaNO3. CaNO3 is a salt because here calcium is a metal. When metal is reacted with NO3 minus ion, It is a salt because metal plus ion gives rise to salt. Next, MgOH taken twice. This is a base because when it dissolves in water, it produces Mg plus 2 and OH minus ions. In this way, we can identify whether the given substance is acid or base and salt. Next, what are the types of acids? Acids are further classified into two types. They are strong acids and weak acids. What are strong acids? Strong acids are the acids which completely dissolves in water and it gives large number of H plus ions. Strong acids are the acids which completely dissolve in water and gives large number of H plus ions. Strong acid produces large amount of electricity. Here you can raise a doubt that why the strong acids produces large amount of electricity. As strong acids dissolves in water and gives large number of H plus ions, it produces large amount of electricity. If there are more number of H plus ions, then it produces large amount of electricity. Example for strong acids are HCl, H2SO4 and HNO3. When this dissolves in water, it produces large number of H plus ions. Hence, we can say that it is a strong acid. Next, weak acids. Weak acids are the acids which partially dissolves, I mean incompletely dissolves in water and it gives less number of H plus ions. Weak acids incompletely dissolves in water and it produces less number of H plus ions. It produces less electricity. As it is producing less number of H plus ions, it produces less electricity. Next, carbon acids are generally weak acids. Next, types of bases. Bases are further classified into two types. They are strong bases and weak bases. Strong bases are the bases which completely dissolves in water and it gives large number of OH minus ions. Strong bases dissolves in water, completely dissolves in water and it gives large number of OH minus ions. Here strong bases also produces more amount of electricity. Example for strong bases are hydroxide with first A group elements, that is lithium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide, cesium hydroxide and francium hydroxide, and hydroxides with secondary group elements, beryllium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, strontium hydroxide, barium hydroxide and radium hydroxide. Here magnesium hydroxide acts as antacid. Antacid is a substance which is used to cure acidity. It reduces the acidic nature. Next, what are weak bases? Weak bases are the bases which partially, I mean incompletely dissolves in water and it gives less number of OH minus ions. Weak bases gives less number of OH minus ions and it produces less number of electricity. What are the examples for weak bases? NH4OH, ZnOH taken twice, etc. are the example of weak base. Next, what is an indicator? An indicator is a chemical substance which can change its color or smell in the presence of acidic medium or basic medium. Here we have types of indicators. Indicators are of two types. They are natural indicators and synthetic indicators. Natural and synthetic indicators. Natural indicator is further divided into two types. They are based on color change and based on odor change, I mean smell change. Now, natural indicators based on color change. Example, litmus paper, turmeric juice, red cabbage extract, China rose petals and beetroot. Here litmus is a solution dye extracted from lichen, a plant belonging to the division of Thallophyta, and litmus is used as an indicator. In neutral solution, litmus color is purple. Next, based on smell change indicators. Clove oil, onion extract and vanilla essence are examples for based on order change indicators. Next, synthetic indicators. Example, methyl orange, phenolphthalein, universal indicator, methyl red indicator. Natural indicators are the one which are naturally obtained. Synthetic indicators are the artificial indicators. Next, here we have types of salts. They are neutral salts, acidic salts, and basic salts. Neutral salts, acidic salts, and basic salts. Neutral salts are formed by strong acid and strong base. Strong acid plus strong base gives neutral salts. Strong acid plus weak base gives acidic salts. Weak acid plus strong base gives basic salts. Next, what is neutralization reaction? Acid react with base to form salt and water is called as neutralization reaction. Acid plus base gives rise to salt plus water. This is neutralization reaction. Example for neutralization reaction is 2HCl plus 2NaOH gives rise to 2NaCl plus 2H2O. Here HCl is an acid, NaOH is a base. Acid react with base and produces NaCl is a salt and H2O, water. Another example, H2SO4 plus KOH gives rise to K2SO4 plus 2H2O. Here H2SO4 is an acid, KOH is a base. Acid react with base and produces K2SO4 salt and H2O, water. Next, what are common ions in acids? The common ions in acids are H plus ions. The main content of acids is H plus ions. Next, strength of acids and bases. Universal indicator. Here, what is universal indicator? Universal indicator is a mixture of several indicators. The universal indicator can also be used to know the strength of acid or base. By using universal indicator, we can find strength of acids and bases. We can't find strength of acids and bases by using natural or synthetic indicators. When universal indicator is dipped into the acid or base, we can find the strength of acids and bases. Here, what is meant by pH? P means potence. Potence means power. H means hydrogen. Here pH refers to the power of hydrogen. Here this is a pH scale. From left to right, H plus ions decreases. From right to left, H plus ions increases. Here the pH between 0 to 6 acids, 7 neutral, pH value between 8 to 14 is base. Here we have already discussed that acids are of two types, strong acids and weak acids. For strong acids, the pH value is 0 to 2. For strong acids, the pH value is 0 to 2. 0, 1, 2. And for weak acids, the pH value is 3 to 6. For weak acids, the pH value is 3 to 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, for neutral, the pH value is 7. Example, distilled water. For neutral acids, the pH value is 7. Neutral acids means it is not an acid and not an base. For strong bases, the pH value is 11 to 14. 11, 12, 13, 14. This is for strong bases. For weak bases, the pH value is 8 to 10. 8, 9, 10. Next. When universal indicator in acid, it is red color. In base, it gives blue color. In neutral, it gives green color. And last topic, what is brine solution? Aqueous solution of sodium chloride, that is NaCl. aqueous solution of NaCl is called as brine solution. Now I am going to explain few important points regarding this topic. All acids contain hydrogen and it gives H plus ions in water. But all the hydrogen containing compounds are not acids. For example, glucose. Next, aqueous solution of an acid and base both conduct electricity due to the movement of ions. Why the acids and bases conduct electricity means due to the movement of ions. Next, mixing of an acid or base with water results in the decrease in the concentration of ions. Either it may be H plus ions or OH minus ions per unit volume. This process is called dilution. Once again I repeat it. Mixing of an acid or base with water results in the decrease in the concentration of ions per unit volume. This process is called as dilution. Here dilution of an acid is an exothermic process. Dilution of an acid is an exothermic process. For this reason, acid should be added slowly to the water and water should not be added to the acid. As the concentration of acid is more, if we pour water in acid, then sometimes it may causes fire too. So always acid should be added to water slowly by stirring. This is the point which you have to remember. Next, neutralization reactions are double displacement, non-redox and exothermic reactions. Hope every one of you have understood this topic. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, you can ask me in comments. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel for my next coming videos. In next video, I am going to explain some important compounds from sodium chloride. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel for more videos.